Hey guys, I hope you had a nice weekend. We had a good weekend. We did a lot of projects and we put new springs on our trampoline because our trampoline is about 6 years old. It's been jumped on a lot of times. So we took each spring off and replaced it with a new spring, and my kids were jumping really high today. So it seems to have made a big difference. So that was the highlight of our day. The other highlight is that my husband decided that if we're going to be doing read alouds, that he was going to get me a little microphone. Okay, not get me. He had it already. He was going to give me a microphone he already had. He thinks that it'll allow you to hear me a little bit clearer. So leave me a comment with a thumbs up and let me know if you think that it helped. Today I'm going to read another book that I have a signed copy of. It's called Madeline, Finn, and the Library Dog. And this is another author that Maya and I had the pleasure of meeting. So you can see right here, this author also came to Let's Play Books, and we met them that way. So first, think about our main character and how you think she's feeling straight off the bat. Oh, some of you are going to be able to relate to this very first sentence. I do not like to read. Not books, not magazines, not even the menu on the ice cream truck. And I especially do not like to read out loud. Keep trying, Madeline, Finn, my teacher says. But sometimes I can't figure out the words. Sometimes the sentences get stuck in my mouth like peanut butter. Sometimes people giggle when I make a mistake. And I never get a star sticker from my teacher, not even a smiley face. Instead, I get a heart that says, keep trying. I get a lot of keep trying stickers, but I want the star. Stars are for good readers. Stars are for understanding words and for saying them out loud. But I know what else they're for. Stars are for making wishes, so I make a wish for my very own star. I guess wishes take a while because I don't get my star on Monday or Tuesday. Keep trying, my teacher tells me on Wednesday. On Thursday, I say the frog's name wrong. It's Samuel. I try to get away with Sam, but it doesn't work. Friday is no better. On Saturday, Mom takes me to the library. Hello, Madeline, Finn, Mrs. Dimple says. She's our librarian. I don't like to read, I remind her in case she forgot. Oh, I remember, she says, but today we have something special, something you might enjoy. Something's different about that library today. Madeline, Finn, would you like to read to a dog? Mrs. Dimple leads me over to a big white dog. This is Bonnie. Why don't you pick out a book to read to her? She's a great listener. Bonnie is beautiful, like a big snowy polar bear. Would you like to try, Mom asks. Yes, please, I say, but not very loud. At first, I'm nervous. I get the letters mixed up. The words don't sound right. But then I look at Bonnie and she looks right into my eyes. She does not giggle. I feel better. I try again. Halfway through, I get stuck on another word. Bonnie doesn't mind. She puts her big paws in my lap and lets me pet her until I figure it out. After that, Bonnie and I read together every Saturday. It's fun to read when you're not afraid of making mistakes. Bonnie teaches me it's okay to go slow and to keep trying, just like the sticker says. I still don't have a star, but I can be patient, like Bonnie. Soon, it's almost time to read in class again, but when I go to the library, Bonnie's not there. Neither is Mrs. Dimple. Would you like to wait for another dog, the other librarian asks. No, thank you, I say, as politely as I can. Don't worry, Mom tells me later. Bonnie was just busy today. But what about school, I ask. You'll do fine, she says. Just pretend you're reading to Bonnie. On Monday morning, I am very nervous. Madeline, Finn, would you like to read next, the teacher asks. Yes, please, I say, but still not very loud. The first sentence goes pretty well. Then I mess up on a word, and then another. I hear someone giggle. But then I think about Bonnie. I take a deep breath and pretend she's right next to me. Next thing I know, I'm at the bottom of the page. I look at my teacher and she has a big smile on her face. I did it. I got my star. On Saturday, we go to the library again. Mrs. Dimple is back. I got my star, I tell her. I want to give it to Bonnie. Well done, Madeline Finn, she says. I think Bonnie might have a surprise for you, too. Madeline Finn, would you like to read to Bonnie and her puppies? Yes, please, I say, nice and loud. I hope you liked the story. Make sure that you visit Google Classroom so that you can answer some of the questions. I know week 1 went by and now we have week 2 ahead of us, and it might seem like it's just going to be so long, but I know that if we work together, we can all do it. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you liked today's story. And I hope you guys are all doing great. I think about you guys all the time, and I hope I see you really soon. Have a great Monday.